Hello everybody, I would like to welcome you to my online presentation of do's and don'ts of an interview. First thing is preparation. Make sure you're groomed. Make sure you take a shower, brush your teeth. If you're a guy, make sure you're shaved. You can't go in an interview all scruffy and unshaved. Clothing is very important in an interview. Make sure you're not wearing sneakers, jeans, polos for ladies, long short skirts, open blouses. Make sure you wear a suit, appropriate clothing for a business surrounding. Try to stay away from bright colors such as orange, yellow, green. Make sure you wear solid colors that are appealing to the eye, such as red, blue, black, or white. Research the company. This is very important. They will ask you questions about what kind of people work in this company, how long this company has been in existence, what kind of goals are this company looking towards in the future, why are you so interested in this company. So many questions they could ask you about the company, so make sure you research it. This is very important as well. Resume. A resume is a reflection of you, so make sure your resume is up to point. You have no grammatical errors, no punctuation errors. Make sure your dates are up to date. Make sure your resume is clean. Do's. Make sure you're 15 minutes early before an interview. This might be the first time you walk into a surrounding that you do not know. You don't want to be late to a building or place you are unfamiliar of. So make sure you get there early. Make sure you're comfortable with the surrounding. Right while you're waiting to be interviewed, make sure you occupy yourself. Read a magazine. Be productive. Read your resume. Read an article. Do something. Do not be there wasting time, because people walking right by you might say, you know what, this person is not taking advantage of his time. So make sure you occupy yourself. Right before you become interviewed, you're being judged with a handshake. This is very important. Make sure you give them a firm handshake. A firm handshake tells everything about you, your confidence, your morale. Make sure your hands are not sweaty. Make sure you wipe your hands off your legs before you shake somebody's hands. Most of the time people are nervous and they have sweaty hands, or they wash their hands and they forget. So make sure you don't have sweaty palms or wet hands before you shake somebody's hand. Eye contact is very important. They say through a person's eyes you could tell everything. So as soon as you turn away and you can't look a person in the eye, they might assume you're lying. So you don't know somebody that's interviewing you that you're a liar. So make sure you keep eye contact throughout the whole interview. Don't ever be late to interview. Don't be like this guy looking at his watch thinking, he's wishing he had more time. Make sure you're on time. A person will not hire you if you're late, because if you're late even before you get hired, you're going to be late after you get hired. So make sure you're not late. White socks. Wow. Don't tell me so many stories about white socks. I'll give you a quick story about myself. This was my first interview I went on. I had my resume on point. I had my suit on. I had everything except for my white socks. I sit down in the receptionist area and I hear somebody laughing at me. It was a receptionist. I did not know why she was laughing, but when I got out of the interview, I sat down in my car and I saw the white socks. Do not look like a person that's unprofessional. White socks are so unprofessional and unappealing. So make sure if you dress up completely, dress up from your head to your top, to the bottom of your feet. Make sure you're not rude to anybody walking into an area. The person you might be rude to might be the person that's interviewing you. 50% of the time, the person that interviews goes back to the reception and asks, how was this person? How did this person treat you? Was it friendly? Was he not? You could lose your chances of getting a job just because you were rude to somebody. Follow up after interview is very important. A thank you letter is so vital and so important because you show appreciation for just an interview on the company. Make sure that the person has your name in the back of their head because you send them a thank you letter. It will increase your chances of getting the job. As well as 1 week reminder call. Make sure you call 1 week after your interview. Ask them, is there any paperwork you'd like to fill out? Is there anything else you can do? Make sure you show them you're interested, that you haven't forgot about the interview we're on. And this will increase your chances as well, because your name will pop up again, not only once but twice. Last but not least, a quick tip: make sure you be yourself. The person who interviews probably interviews thousands of people every day, so make sure you be yourself. Nobody wants somebody that doesn't have personality or character. Employees want people that think outside the box. Make sure themselves. People don't want people that just try to get by. So make sure you be yourself. I'd like to thank you for your time. This is my online presentation.